What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Feeling okay? Doing okay? Snap back to reality. I guess we're gonna be edging our eternity soon, huh? Hey, what's up, True Yellow? Joel LeBlow, Chris Chaos, Trexodactyl, Mineral Area. Looks like the usual suspects are here. Momir, man, what a waste of time. Just a fucking crapshoot, huh? Just because I want the gems, we're gonna try it. Just to warm up. How's that sound? Let's see what happens. Witherbloom Fight Club before it goes away. You mean Golgari? You pay for the whole thing even though you'll only need the edge. I don't understand Momir. You just do random shit. Flame Skull. It's completely random. The only strategy is not playing your cards right away. I think that's the only real strategy with Momir. Sansetsuken, or is the cycle of mythic lands complete garbage? You're talking about shock lands? Yeah, if you have just hit mythic for the first time, I have bad news for you. It's a little easier to hit it your first time. It's gonna be harder the next time because it starts changing your MMR. Not that it wasn't difficult. I don't want to take away from your... Sometimes I feel like we tell new people that and it makes it sound like, oh yeah, you had it on baby mode because you're new. That's not what that means. All it means is that the MMR hasn't had you pegged yet, Chocobo Dreams. Next time it'll match you. It gives you a little bit of grace the first time on your climb to mythic, and then now it knows that your mythic level. It's gonna be a little trickier. It's gonna be a little trickier. Now that it knows you're up to the challenge. Shock lands. Oh, the mythic lands. Okay. The monocolored station lands. Yeah, they don't seem that fantastic. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll really have to wait and see. Hey, what's up, Gojiki? Well, red is very good. But you probably did a good job. You probably played well, and, you know, you deserve the wins. I will tell you it's going to get harder, though. Ah, the VV Dark, the Dark Black Mage deck, yeah. Yeah. We cast in height 4 holy that one. That's a beat right there. Random. I don't know why people don't play Momir faster. That's the other question that I have. Why aren't we stepping on the gas with Momir? Damage down right away. Sarah. Non-legendary enchantment. Okay. Ooh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit right there. Oxidar finishers. We're starting with a little Momir because I felt like, Yargle and Multani. Yargle man himself. That's gonna be a good one to station, huh? Oh, that one's rotating. I don't know if station warp is gonna. Here's the thing. Let me tell you. I think warp is gonna be definitely playable. I don't know if station's gonna be that playable as in standard. It seems more like a. It seems more like a whatchamacallit. That seems more like a drafty thing or like a what have you. I don't think it's gonna be possible to. I don't think it's possible gonna play station very frequently in standard. Warp, definitely. Warp is gonna work. What's the other one that we have? Void is also gonna work. Yeah. It's coming to Arena. It should be coming to Arena on the 29th. Not should be, but it is coming to Arena on the 29th. You just have to think of station as convoke. So just a crazy form of convoke. so I think we'll have more creatures than necessary this turn. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he'll have 8. We should be able to overwhelm him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I can get him. Keep playing 6 drops until you kill an overlord of the boiler villages. That's not a bad idea. Let's try 6 drop. I think we kill him here. No matter what, because I think I just have more attackers than he has defenders. I think he's realizing it. You have to block that, you have to block that, you have to block that. You're out of blockers. That and that. Yeah, you're out of blockers. No matter what, this is going to get through. There we go. Big hit. Yay, Gemeralds. I'm trying to get 10 more Gemeralds right there. Alright, we don't need to do any more Momir. I'll tell you what will get play is that fucking Croctopus. Not Croctopus, but that octopus. That croc. That croc will see more play. What's his name? Kalamek? Calaxion. There you go. Calaxion will absolutely see play. Somebody wants to pull that up on the card searcher. Calaxion is a 7/2 for 3, and that lets you station real hard. Real spicy hard. Yeah, I like Edge of Eternities. I'm excited for. I think it's gonna be good. I'm definitely going to be edging my Eternities. Push 5 on him right here. And he just gave up. That's good. Insight. This is a little bit of clerics, a little bit of cats. It's a little bit of both. It's life gain cats, really, is what it is. Well, you know what this is, guys, and you know what it does, right? The cats and the clerics and the silver spoon. little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll be together then. Son. Station seems fine. It's a fun mechanic. What I'm saying is I don't think it's gonna see very much play outside of certain formats. I don't think you're gonna see like, oh, check out my station deck. This is huge right here. Like, I don't see a station being like a bomb. What do you know, guys? Authority comes in, and then it does this thing where it solos. He's gonna play some damagers here. Throw it all at me. That's fine. I don't care. I don't think you can, without Monstrous Rage, I don't think you can do fucking as much damage as you think you can do. You may explode him. You may do self-destruct, which is pretty good. A couple of draft streams. Well, I still haven't drafted Final Fantasy. We still got to do that. We got to get a nice ice-cold draft for Final Fantasy. I don't know if I'll do a couple. That's asking a lot right there. A couple. This. 17. I'll tumble for ya. We'll definitely draft it. We haven't drafted Final Fantasy yet. Nobody watches the draft videos. That's the problem. That's the major issue. How do you feel about the new expansion? Looks fun. It looks like it's a lot of fun. You look like you're lots of fun. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Can he do 17 points of damage right now? Now, with whatchamacallit, with Monstrous Rage, they used to be able to. Now, I don't know. I don't think so. Got to do 12 damage right now. Jay hasn't checked out your G-Men. What's your G-Men? We got cats tonight. Boys and ghouls. The Meownistery, that's pretty good. Yeah, true yellow. And the cats and the clerics and the sylphs. Nitrogen. Nitrogen, I'll be honest with you. Do you know how many people send me decks? It's a lot. It's a lot, my guy. Oh, the goblins. I still have that on there. Yeah. Bro, listen, it's not even you, and I'll reiterate this. I'm so scared of running goblins again, man. I had negative viewers when fucking I ran goblins last time. YouTube came in and they were like, you ran goblin video? We're taking views away from previous videos that you've done. That's how much people hate goblins. It has nothing to do with you. It is the reception that the general viewing audience will get. Nothing. They work great. Anything with red is currently kind of despised. Anything with red does very poorly on my channel. Which is, kind of a shame, because nothing wrong with red, but it's so reviled right now. It is really it's really a problem, because people just don't like it. They're mad at it. They're mad at red. Yeah, and some tastes are specific, some change. This is something that changes around, Let's put down this flag. Monstrous rage trauma. Very true, Double Sunday. Cavern fucking value. Go in. We need more mana here. We're gonna have to put down Basri. Really do need another mana eventually here. I feel like we're probably going to need one. He could run a wipe real quick here. There you go. Sacrifice 2 creatures. That one and that one. Wow. Okay. So, we're just going to do that, I guess, guys. Yes, it is. This is true. Sheltered is, in fact, one of the best cards in the game. It is accurate to say that. Discard 2 cards, Caracal and Shelter. This was a setup, guys. My God, they didn't give us fucking no land at all, man. They didn't give us a single fucking shred. Arjani's Pride Mate would be huge, but I need to get creatures out on the board. They've been fucking popping everything that I put down. And I haven't gotten a fucking third mana yet in 10 cards. What if I constructed additional pylons? That might help. Or maybe got more Vespine gas. That also might help. He's mad. He's mad that he had to play all this shit and basically nothing happened. First Fang, Erebos. I need a mana. If I can get Erebos down, I probably win. Mill. Bring that back. Clan and Vanguard. Jukebox Hero, thank you for that, Brian. Discard a card. I'll get rid of Rosa, Minwa Mage. Go in. Flip. So after that much, we didn't get any fucking land. What is he? I think you gotta sacrifice. Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna leave. Yeah, that's just Arena being an asshole. That's just Arena saying, hey, you know, what if you fucked yourself? How about, what if you just fucking lost? What about that guy, huh? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about just not drawing land in 15 cards and just losing the game? Because I'd like to offer you that opportunity right now, as a friend. What if you just fucking lost, huh? Asshole. How about that? What do you think? Pops goes first. Okay. Would have loved to have a 2-drop, but there you go. Maybe we'll draw a 2-drop. Bloodgaster. Gonna go on Turbo next turn. Go in. Boom. Attacks. We'll do Regal Caracal next turn, which is gonna go fucking hard. Carousel there. Very nice. There we go. Oh, look, it was Myalara Thoteps. That's one of our viewers. Traumatized, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hillbilly, did I say hi to you? Zensetsuken, welcome. How you doing? Nowhere to run. Are you here, Maya? Is Maya here? Do we have a Maya in the chat? Here's the nitrogen. Let me tell you God's honest truth. First of all, there's a bunch of goblin videos already on my channel. Maybe we'll do it towards the end of the season, but I'll lose more money running a goblins deck than I would gain from you subbing. That's how fucked up the situation is. I wish it wasn't so. I'll have a much worse time. It'll be worse for my channel than you giving me the $350 for the sub. Listen, I have my statistics right here, man. Let me pull up the last one. And even if you, yeah, we barely cracked a thousand viewers, dude. We barely cracked 1,000 viewers on fucking The Last Goblins. It has. I'll be honest here, bro. It has me absolutely fucking smooth to run any goblins whatsoever. I'll probably run something towards the end of the season, maybe, but not yet. Does it have any Final Fantasy cards in it? Like, are we Final Fantasying it up in there, or is it just like an old Goblin stack? So we got to do something different. He's got to have a wipe right now. He does not. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 Roentgen. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, I did a Gruul Goblins. That was poorly received. I did a Dragon Goblins. That was poorly received. The last Goblin deck, I did a Dragon Rush Goblin with, in March. And that's the last Goblin video that I'd say probably people actually responded to well. Mono Red Goblins and Aether Drift. Mediocre response. Yeah, Boros Goblins, mediocre response. Really not very well responded to. Now, again, this calculus is not the only thing that goes into. I already did that. Hey, what's up, Buggerman? Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. You can go find that. I basically did that with Aether Drip Pop. Owl Squad, Grease Wench, Burnout, and Draco. Yeah, I've done all those, man. You can find that. That's on my channel. That ain't nothing. Mind Goblin Keys. Trade. Ramping to what? I don't know. Be happy to see that going. Owl Feast. He's got something going on. He's ramping to something here. Emerald Radichick. Whatever the fuck that is. Alright. Sure, man. No, I'll take the fucking shit. Fuck you, Emerald Radichick. White, throwback, apocalypse. Mochi, how you doing, Mochi? Richard Meltzer, welcome. Food token, gotcha. Oof. No attacks. Yeah, that's not ideal here. Dark crystal, interesting. Land War elves. Did I lose you there, guys? No attacks. Strategic betrayal. Okay, don't be a mana. He's gonna be able to cast all of these. Unfortunately. Excalibur is not doing me any favors right now. I'm pretty sure we lost this. Just the sheer amount of fucking the wipe he hit me with is just is not ideal. He's probably just gonna keep playing stuff. He hit me very hard with that wipe. If I can get Regal Caracal, I could hit it, but there's a low chance of that. I think probably Regal Caracal is the only thing that I need now. There's no recovering from what's going on there. No recovering from that. Hey, what's up, Summer? D format. It's authority. We know what it does, right? Not a lot of creatures in hand. We'll put it down though. Put down land and another Lightning Authority. We have removal if he's going to come at me stomping. He's going to come at me stomping style. There's Tifa Lock. Tifa Lock. 2. Boom. Aribo the first thing. I do want to play Aribo, however, I also want to get rid of see, they could bring down a lot of fucking pain right now. They could put a land and double, double, double. I think we just gotta quit fucking around and get rid of it. this. The Twitch chat makes me miss my first internet hijinks. Game of life. Double. Let's see. We have the fucking protection. Not. Alright. We're running out of bullets here, and he's played a lot. Another Mossberg ball. That's the problem. If you don't have a steady streamer removal for landfall, it's gonna do this to you. Go in. Boom. We have 34 there. Probably a Mossberg. 7, 8, 16. It'll be 17, and it'll be 14 here. Could potentially go to 38. Do you have a pump? No. Yeah, I didn't pull another removal. Unfortunately, with this landfall, if you don't fucking keep splashing them, or you're not aggro enough, they're gonna beat the shit out of you. Landfall is the toughest aggro we have right now. And he hit all fucking banger cards right away. I'm not loaded down with removal. I was able to survive a little bit just on my life gain, but you have to kill everything that landfall drops. It's insane. There's like at least 3 landfall cards that can kill you by themselves. What a shit hand. Look at that. We'll take this. Yeah, landfall against something that can keep you suppressed is bad news. Landfall against hard suppression is not good. You're gonna have a hard fucking time if it's just people pinging you again. Even against red, where we can kill it as soon as it drops, it's not good. He's probably gonna show some dragons here. Oh, it's this shit. Okay. This. Boom. Boom. You know that I have a mono white cat standard on my channel, correct? True white. There's an older version that you could just as easily run. What is with the mana here, guys? I cannot hit my 3-drop. I obviously need to add a mana and take something out because holy shit, dude. Holy shit. That is fucking terrible if I can't hit it. I have had nothing but fucking problems with mana here, guys. Nothing of a fucking problem with, man. Look at that. I can't hit it. What is the problem here, guys? All right, we got to go back to the drawing board. I'm sorry. I 4 or 5 games in a row of just getting mana fucked. I can't deal with that. True Yellow Dart literally sitting on my YouTube channel going, I wonder where I can find videos of fucking decks. Jeez, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be hard to find something. Oh man, where would I go? Anybody on Jay's YouTube channel know where I can go to find videos of decks of different types? Anybody at all? Somebody here know that maybe... Does anybody have any ideas? No? Nobody has any ideas? No? Alright, well, I guess I'll do an old-fashioned Google search. Authority, maybe one less authority, and one more planes. You're near your 1K near to your goal of Jay singing. Oh, you wanted to build up points. Okay. No, I'm not running Roaming Drone. I have had poor luck with Roaming Drone. I feel like it's a dupe card at 3. It's nice, but 3 is hard to pull off. Well, boom. Let's do that. No. Nothing. I don't like that he's not playing cards. Yeah, I was right to not like that he wasn't playing cards. Authority. I don't like this. There you go. Instant. Push both of you in. Fanatical Offering, good hit. Boom. Boom. A board wipe would fuck me up, but let's see what we got here. A scoop or a board wipe, it's one or the other. It's one or the other, and it's a board wipe, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Wow. Game just said, hey, fuck you. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, fucker. I don't give a shit about you. Hey, what's up, Zyran? We are having some of the worst fucking luck that we could possibly have. And I think that if he constantly keeps suppression down, we're gonna be out of luck. He card draw, dropped the 5th land, and board wipe. He got it right off the fucking top, which is incredible. Worst time to fucking flood too. Yeah, it is. This, boom. We're not getting any creatures either. No, I'm not running Raise Past. I'm relying on a lot of up front loaded aggression, which, if they have nothing but fucking kill cards, is not plausible to do. And that's what we've been running into, is just people coming in and pushing everything down. Which is a little trickier than where we can get here. And so we're going to draw another land or like a creature spell or something. I'm really relying on them on not the first 15 turns of their of the game not to be fucking bang, 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 bang. And if it is, I'm fucked. So we're just relying on offsetting that. Because if they just can hit us with nothing but fucking shotgun blast the first 5, 6, 7 turns, we're just going to lose. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's the way the deck's set up. We've had plenty of wins, but it's like the 3rd mono black deck in a row where they're just shotgunning us. Hey, what's up, Cosmic Brownies? Bum, 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 bum. I would love to get a mana here so I could hit Arbo. Sky Knight Squire is kind of an unsung hero of these decks. Damn, we got 65 people and only 23 likes? That's a shame, man. I must be doing something terrible. I must be doing something really bad for you guys to not like my videos that much, man. Let's try this. Again, we missed the 3rd land drop. I have 24 lands in here. And again, we missed the 3rd land drop, which is... We are just shuffling ourselves to death here, guys. Holy shit, the shuffler just does not want us to get some success in. I'll take the hit. Doesn't look like he has any removal right now. Ooh, okay, finally shuffler was a little generous there. Was a little generous. Hit that one. Boom, boom. Trigger, trigger. Trigger, trigger. He could. Let's play removal like that. Let's not get fucking crazy with the cheese whiz. Pump, pump, pump. Okay. This. He's got to lose one of them. So Tifa can still go in. Hex. If he's got Nylea, he's good to go. But he can only get to 9. Well, Nylea's wouldn't even do it. Yeah, too much. Not trying to out myself with the Borderless Squire art, kind of. Alright. Mochi, I know what that art looks like. I think you did out yourself. I'll have to pull that up real quick. Oh, because he doesn't have a shirt on. That's why. That's why. He's got visibly defined veiny muscles on his arms. So that kind of answers that question then, huh? I once made a 15 land deck for Jay called Oops All One Drops. First Jay did was add more land so he could flood more consistently. That was awesome. I remember that. It was a fun day. Ops goes first, and I'm on a slow hand here. I think I'm going to mulligan this. This doesn't look great. All that. That's a little better. Rosa, you're going to have to take the short stick there. Hershey's chocolate syrup. Barnum. Let's address it here. Boom. If we hit Arbo, I think we'll be okay. And we didn't hit Arbo, so we're not okay. So we're gonna exert. Push. This is some sort of ramp nonsense here. Dinosaur. Okay, so he's pushing. Coins up for Ballborn. Oh, Ballborn Tyrant. Okay, so we're gonna say Shelp on the Delt. Adios, you. Go on. I can't seem to get life with this deck. I can't seem to get mana with this deck. No matter what happens. I have 24 life in this. I have 24 mana in this deck. And I cannot seem to get the whatchamacallit that I need. I don't know why. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter how hard you try. I can't seem to ever hit the fucking 3-drop lands for some reason. Love my avatar. Are you talking about this vampire? Or you mean this guy? Oh, that's Vito? I think that you can buy it. I'm not sure. I think that you can buy it. Alright, back up after our fucking gigantic losing streak. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't think he's available right now. He's gonna have to come back up, I think. I think he's only available sometimes. Is Banner better than Kinship, or is that a no? I'm not crazy about Kinship. Can give you a game, and it can also be fucking a complete dupe in your hand. It can also be a complete fucking nothing. So I'm not completely sold on it. I'm not 100% sold on Kinship. It's good, but it's good when it's good, and when it's not good, it's fucking nothing. It's less than nothing. Man, I create your deck of vampires and got through max rage to 11 counts. Well, that's great. Leakin Fen X. Welcome, Leakin Fen X. We're running another fucking. He's running another shotgun deck.
Something suspicious.
We have ways around these shotgun decks, but they keep fucking killing us. They keep fucking everything. If every turn, everything that I put down, they just fucking shotgun. There's nothing I can do. I have cards that generate double the amount of stuff, but again, if we run into these mono black, which we're running into a lot of them, these mono black decks that literally just there's not much we can do about that. It's gonna fucking it's gonna backfire sometimes. Discard a card. We're never gonna generate it. The only way that we can is with Regal Caracal and that fucking look at that, see? Shotgun decks, man. Doesn't matter. It's all removed. So the only way is to multiply generate is to multiple generate tokens, and we don't have that option right now. So if the first fucking 4 plays are just kill, then we have token generation, but there's nothing we can do. We have token generation. They're just gonna kill everything we put down, which is probably gonna do right now. Yeah, these shotgun decks, man, they get us. We're creature based, so if they do nothing but fucking if they do nothing but shotgun us, then we lose. If every turn is just a removal, we can't win that against that for 4 turns in a row, unfortunately. There's Arbo, which will help, but, hey, what's up, Shinigami? Yeah, I mean, Banner is fine. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, well, we were running into Landfall and Removal Tribal, and we're really not. Those are, like, what we're weakest to. So it's not been a great time for us. When we don't, we can face those adequately, but when we can't, it is a problem. I do have Shelter there, which, if he puts all of his eggs in one basket, we should be okay. Arbo will certainly help. Hey, what's up, Dustin Roberts? How you doing? Stella Bravo Actual, how you doing? Welcome. But yeah, no, Removal Tribal is a problem, because they just pump at us, and it hurts. Let me do... Bosring. Let me Shelt. We're gonna put down Arabo and then fucking flay the Bosring. We're gonna try to outgun him here. 2026. We can exert him off turn, right? Yeah, we can exert him whenever we want. Solve. Maltese Falcon, how you doing? Welcome. Liliana is rotating, yeah. Benoit. There we go. Sorcery subs for Lily? I mean, anything that forces you to sacrifice. There's nothing that's going to be as consistent as her, because she stays on the board and is able to do that consistently, but there's certainly things that'll work. We go back to Strixhaven. I have not heard that mineral area. Fiddling with Liliana's. I have not heard that Strixhaven. I know we go back to Lorwyn next year. That's the only one that I know for sure, is that we go back to Lorwyn. We don't even know what the universe is beyond for next year is, which is impressive. It's crazy. Yeah, Liliana is rotating out. This is true. Yeah. Cloud Imperium. Boom. Go back to Ice Age? Why? I would rather just them explore a different time than Ice Age specifically, like what's that spot? Like Kaldheim, where you have more snow cover. That would Oh, Secrets of Strixhaven, Q2 2026. I didn't know that. Interesting. Did not know that. Strixhaven's one of my least interested planes, so I can't say that I'm that excited. Google regular or Google AI? Because Google AI never knows what the fuck it's talking about. Let's see if he wants to trade. He did want to trade. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Seems to be yeah, okay. Not at all excited for that. Hate to tell you guys. Strixhaven is fucking boring. Strixhaven is so boring. Oh man, the whole magic school thing just does not do it for me, man. It does not do it for me. I don't have any exile, so he's gonna kill the shit out of me with fucking. I believe. Lorwyn should be interesting. Lorwyn should be at least something. But Strixhaven is. Oh God. Oh, there's Knights of the Round, so he's good to go. We're good here. I don't have exile. It's not even that the cards weren't good. I actually enjoyed some of the cards. The setting, man, Magical School is just not. No, man, Magic School is just so fucking. No. No. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's Hogwarts of WotC, and it's kind of boring. I like the pest. I liked Magecraft. There was. It's not even that the set was bad. It's that that whole thing doesn't vibe with me. I don't vibe with it. I don't really super like Magic School as like a concept. That's like super interesting to me, and that's a personal choice. Personal choice, personal preference. Sweeper maybe. We're gonna not commit to the board too much here. Boom. Maybe it'll be overrun by vampires and demons. That would make it interesting, True Yellow. That would make it interesting. Push that back. Hold steady. Kind of expecting a sweeper. Torch the tower. Maybe counterspell. Order the triggers. Push. Down to 7. Probably got something to kill me with here. Let's kill you. Regal Caracal, if we can get it out, we're good to go. We're in really good business here. But if he's just got more fucking bangers, he might play that lock well. Let's see, we're gonna get the mana. 41% chance of the mana. No, it's authority. No mana for Jang. Gives him another free turn to go off with. Love to give him free turns. Love my opponents having free turns. This dude is very mana heavy right now. I have 24 mana in this deck, by the way, guys. This is not like I'm trying to fucking run some sort of scheme here. Gain. Running 4 Erebos, yes. 4 Erebos, 4 Sky Knights, 4 Ajani's Pride Mates. There's another one. Possible counterspell. That would suck. Oof. Excalibur. More like Excalibur. Am I right? Let's push that Kit Kat in. It's gonna block. Okay. Dragon. And he died. Alright. Still didn't see a 5th mana that whole game. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you why we can't see the 5th mana, why we're not allowed to look at it. 63% win rate currently. Not terrible. I think it's terrible because I have very high standards for myself, but it's still pretty good. Excalibur. There you go. And which one's better, Excalibur or Excalibur? Which cat pun do we like for our life game day? We might get a new Professor Onyx if she hasn't left. 80 people in YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get it higher, guys. Let's get it even higher. Let's get those likes up. Leonin. We'll do Sky Knight if we get our third round here. $5 from Dom. Thank you so much, Dom. Boom. Let's see if we get the trade. Are we gonna hit that extra fucking land? No, of course not. Why would we? Pride mate. Probably a removal or something. No attacks. I cannot seem to draw mana with this deck, so I don't really know what the issue is. I genuinely don't know what the problem is, why that seems to be impossible, but here we are. Here we are, guys. I don't know what is going on here that just refuses to drop the fucking 3rd mana every game. But here we are, Juggernaut, so... This. Counterspell, probably. Sacrifice one of my choice. Yeah, but I mean, you figure after 15 cards I would draw one naturally, right? Like, is that unreasonable to be like, oh, well, hopefully I'll draw one naturally here? I don't feel like that is, like, asking a lot. Hey, maybe we'll get a natural draw here. No. maybe that's just me and my wishful thinking that 14, 15 cards in, I should draw a, I should be able to draw a fucking, another mana. Maybe I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly by thinking that. By thinking that naturally, 13 cards in, we should just be able to get one extra. And not like I need like a huge flood of cards flowing into the deck. I just need a third mana. I don't feel like I need to work around the game's lack of the ability to give me a third mana. Now, I could, knowing it's going to happen, but I feel like I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do that. I could do Helpful Hunter in here. I got to take something else out. But also, I just want to be able to draw a third mana. I don't feel like that's unreasonable. I feel like you guys are being like, Jay, you're unreasonable right now. It's fucking crazy to think that you'll naturally draw a third mana. You're obviously never going to do that. Okay? You're being ridiculous by thinking that that's going to happen. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're gaslighting me right now, guys. You're like, no, Jay, of course. Nobody draws a third mana. That's nuts. You know what I mean? Nobody fucking draws third manas. You need to figure that out on your own. Otherwise, you're just going to be fucked, you know? You can't just fucking expect to get a third one. That's nonsense. That's what I feel like. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. More discard, maybe. Probably a removal, Liliana or something like that. Yeah, I know it was. Again, these shotgun decks are something else, guys. What's up? Nothing. Turn. Let me see if I can get that rare and precious thing called a fifth mana. See if we can do that. Nope. Steals that. Man, these shotgun decks, bro, they're the worst possible thing we could run into. They're the worst possible thing we could run into here. The absolute worst. Everyone is fucking running that. This is like the fourth one of these we've run into, where it's just everything you put down, everything in your hand, destroy, destroy, destroy. How many of these do we run into? That's the third one we ran into in this particular stretch of the run. Just bang, 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 bang. Tokazi's Welcome is not fucking rotation proof. That's going away. Oh, look, guys. Do we think we'll hit a third mana? Do we think we'll be able to do it? I don't think we will. I think that I'm... Oh, my goodness. There it is off the top. I live and breathe. Look at that. Yeah, the shotgun decks are beat the shit out of us, man. The shotgun decks are not our friend. He's probably going to start shotgun. Put down the dimes. They are very scared of this meta that's coming out. They're very frightened of something, I suppose. I don't know. The aggro is not as bad anymore. You don't need to do that. You don't need to play 5 removals and 5 discards up front, I guess. I guess they want to. I suppose it's just a matter of, well, I feel like it. It just wins me a lot, so. Bump, 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 bump. How you doing, Flower Girl Addie? Let me do Excalibur and Shelter. Enduring. Chickadee China. Chinese chicken. Hey, okay. Mitt Jinkster. Back up and selecting 3. Yeah, I think people are just like, hey, I figured out the best way to play this is if my opponent just never does anything. If they're never keep board state, never do anything. I do really well for myself. This is true. If you're playing mono black and the only thing your deck does is kill cards and discards, you're playing a control deck. I don't make the rules on that. You can play black control, it does exist. Just because you're not playing blue, it's a Unifree. I haven't hit that much Azorius. Black Kill, I think Black Kill is probably more prevalent. Let's put Sky Knight. Snow, whoa. Surveil. This is a unit deck. You're delirious. I love Little Shop of Horrors. Bop, shoo, wop. Little Shop of Horrors. Johnny's into a shelter wouldn't be terrible. Unfortunately, yeah, that is kind of the situation we're in now, True Yellow, is people started having to play 50 kill cards because of aggro red, and now they're just used to it. Belmerks. Excalibur. Oh, he got rid of his, He needs a board wipe here, and he threw his board wipe. Bop, shoo, womp. How you doing, Scarecrow XX? 92 people in chat and YouTube. And not even 40 likes, SMH. Let's get on it, guys. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. I was surprised that the Sephiroth deck today, the Vampire Sephiroth, didn't do good. I expected it to blow up. But then again, YouTube just does what it wants. I go first with no 1-drops. Ooh, I'll go for it though. We're risky to get the whiskey. getting here, that's when you should be liking. You should, again, the goal I think, guys, I think I've said this before, is to condition you that if you hear my voice, you like the video immediately. Let's shelt out on this. Let's not let him hit 5 right away. Leyline binding. Do we get Arbo? There we go. Hold steady. Wow. Yuna, you're too powerful, Yuna. You're way too fucking powerful. Way too motherfucking powerful, Yuna. Way, way, way too powerful. Way too much. We're just one up, one down here because it's all with Yuna and Mono Black. It's fucking wild, dude. How many times have we run into Yuna tonight? It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Francois, welcome. No, absolutely not. Shelter is doable. Yeah, there's it's called Rest in Peace. But I don't have it. I mean, there's a here's the thing. There's a counterplay for everything. In this game, there's literally a counterplay for every single thing you can think of. There's a counterplay. This whole game is a big game of rock, paper, scissors. The issue is what do you take out of your deck to counterplay off of something else? So that's the question you have to ask yourself: is counterplay? What do I counterplay off this counterplay? You eventually have to make a choice with your decks, right? Where you either focus on one thing or the other. There's always something that will stop another deck. The question is, are you expansive enough to go for it? You know, are you going to be able to get shelter. So now he's got 2 shelters. Look at that. Beautiful. So he has 2 shelters down, and I have no removal, and I have no removal. Because he drew a shelter back after that one. So it's always a matter of, yeah, I could have won if I would have had XYZ card, but then at the end of the day is, if I had XYZ card, I would have been missing something else. And if I'm missing something else from my deck, then I have to counter that. So it's always this dance. It's your Ricky Tikki Tavi of what is worth it and what isn't. But even if he wipes us, we'll get 2 shelters back. I think he kind of played himself by over committing on shelter. Do you know about the secret apocalypse ending of Little Shop of Horrors? Where they literally take over the whole world and everyone dies. Can you believe they were gonna put that out? That's crazy. I like that they were bold enough to even consider it, but man, that would have been fucking, that would have got played by the curse. He needs a flyer, he's gonna lose right now. I think it's a much better ending. I think that the ending, the theatrical ending, is the correct one. Creatures you control your life link. I don't think that guy read it. No, I have never seen that, the original. I think I've seen clips of it and some stuff, but I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing all the way through from beginning to end. Boop, 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 boop. Is it good? Okay. We'll go for it. Leonin. Uh-oh, is it a shotgun deck? Let's find out. Let's see if it's a shotgun deck. The favorites, the number one favorite. It's a shotgun deck. It is in fact a shotgun deck. Let's try this. Alright, don't give me mana. We need something else. Oh! Fuck now. Shotgun deck, here it comes, guys. All day, all night. All shotguns all the time. Non-stop. That's what we're looking for. 6 mana off the top. That's what we're looking for. 6 mana out of 11 is quality stuff right there. We are just one up, one downing these motherfuckers as hard as we can, huh? It's just Yuna or shotguns. We don't really have a choice. Unfortunately, that's where the meta has settled. I think the couple of glory days we were having is kind of over. Alright, so I go first with Excalibur into Pride mode, if that works. Infestation Sage. This is going to be a small deck. This is going to be Reanimator, probably Orzhov Reanimator, which is fine. I think we have a chance with that. Nice. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Hit. Pop. Good call, Valtese Falcon. Truly, hey, what's up, Lazy Peon? How you doing? Truly worthy of, truly worthy of, what do you call it? That's who predicts the decks. I forgot for a second. Our confidant. Go King. Probably just play one. Lose 0 life. Doesn't really matter. Beat the shit out of him anyways. Big sweeper? Big sweeper would hurt. No, infestation stage. Return. Sacrifice. It was not gonna go anywhere. He was never gonna get my life down there. Never gonna drain my life out. Good deck though. Love it. I think this is gonna be the last one here, folks. Folks and tokes. Hold me now. I don't need the Excalibur that bad. This is mostly about cat life game. The Excalibur is just kind of a bonus. Wouldn't be the worst idea. We might sideboard that, but I don't need it. I don't need the Excalibur. Like I'm not relying on the Excalibur to like win it all. Oof. Shotgun deck. Shotgun deck. Here we go, guys. Right back at it, huh? Right back at it with the shotgun decks. Right away. He's a little slow on this one. We drew 3 fucking cases. The worst possible. Arbo is a huge play for us right there. Massive play. Big, yeah, there we go. We can tank them occasionally. We can tank the shotgun decks every now and again. If we, yeah, Arbo is going to be fucking massive because there's no way he had individual pings, generally speaking, and we were gonna run up that one. Oof. Good finisher there. As soon as I see a swamp go down, I know it's right. They're loading fucking buckshot in. Cats. I mean, it got me to Diamond 3, guys. It is climbing. 63% win rate. When you're not getting hit with the shotgun over and over and over again, but yeah, I like the fact that we have a Ajani's Pride Mate and can basically turn anyone to a Ajani's Pride Mate with Excalibur. Minwa certainly fills in the 4-drop range that we kind of needed right there for an aggressive life gain situation here. So I like it. I had a good time with it. I like decks like this. And it's cats, and I love cats. And Arbo looks like my cat Ari, and that makes me happy. So We're gonna leave that one right there for you guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. It's not the end of the stream. Some of you are already trying to leave. I know some of you are already trying to leave. It's not the end. It's just me saying the end of the video. Let's talk about Exile. Let's do the sideboard real quick. I just run one each in my life game because earlier I have Excalibur on the board. The Battered Cloud isn't good for anything but the fetch, but I've really moved into mono white. Yeah, I mean it's good for the. It is good for the fetch. We will. It is fine for the fetch. I think that we can put it in there and consider it. I think Helping Hand is not the worst thing. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet is so far gone. Requisition raid, naturally. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it, Dominant Atkins. Into the blood again. Same old trip was back then. Boop bop, boop 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 bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home, girl? Am I wrong? Left you here alone. Okay, let's do that. Oh, you're leaving Mineral Areas? You're leaving before the stream is really over? Yeah, I know. I that's why I think that cure magic, life magic is useful. Zaveritz. I'm trying to go a little bit more aggressive. It can be, if you're running best of 3, you can run that protection. What are you maining right now, Zaveritz, by the way? What's your read on the whole situation? Am I gonna pre-order? It's my job. It's already done. It's already done. Final Fantasy 3. Ooh, we got a rare and a rare building up. Done. And we get fucking Alfriel side reel guy. Fuck yeah, dude. As long as you have killed someone, they lose half their life. If you combine that with fucking if you combine that with the demon, they immediately lose the game. Cecilus 4, I apologize, 4. Yeah, I get them confused because 4 was really 3. 4 was really 2. I can't remember. What is the American release? I can't fucking remember. I'm saving up gold, guys. You gotta be saving up gold. It's fucking 19 days. I'm barely gonna have any gold as it is. I'll probably only have, for 19 days, I'll probably just have 50,000 gold, man. We had no time between this one and the last one. I might have to spend a little bit more money on getting this in. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Bunny's works good. Bunny's got me to fucking diamond. I hope there's some hype behind Edge of Eternities, guys. I really do. I really hope there's some hype behind it. Because I'm worried that people are going to be like, it's dumb. I've heard people complaining about the science fiction, and I feel like you've never played Magic if you don't fucking, if you're like, oh, robot science fiction. There's so much science fiction in this fucking game, guys. All of Brothers War. Have you seen the cards from Brothers War? It's all fucking robots. Like, everything is a robot. It's insane. I feel like you're not paying attention if you think this is surprising. I don't know. People have been complaining every set that comes out. People are mad about the fucking the flavor. The only set that I don't remember a lot of griping about the flavor was fucking Tarkir. People didn't gripe that much, and they said it felt like classic Magic because everyone thinks Magic is just high fantasy, and it's really not. But goddamn, Standard is so fucking big. Jeez, look at this shit. Fucking Standard is massive. Yeah, Brothers War is insane, dude. You look at the cards in Brothers War. Look at that. This fucking Mega Mechs. Like, you're telling me that this is not science fiction? Like, there's lasers. This guy's shooting lasers everywhere. Like, shit's fucking wild, man. There's all kind of high technology in these games. Yeah, there's regular people and dragons, but it's all mixed in with... This guy has a fucking helicopter. He's flying a fucking ornithopter, man. He's flying a fucking attack helicopter. Mine worker with laser beams and robots. You know? Battlethopter with like fucking deploys. Cityscape leveler. Giant fucking kaiju mech. I don't know. To me, it seems very appropriate. There's been energy weapons. There's been fucking all kind of stuff. There's power armor. Yes, there was magical power armor in the game. There's that much stuff in this game. It's pretty wild. There's in the trenches. There's laser beams shooting overhead. Oh, it's fire. Well, you know, laser beams, fire. This guy's on a fucking like fighter jet. Anyways, that's my rant for right there. Magic hasn't been true fantasy themed since fucking the Invasion block in like 1999, where we had Phyrexians fighting fucking Mecha Titans. It maybe started that way, but it has way gone beyond that. That's the problem, you know. That's the thing. If you're like, all right, well, we're just gonna make castles and knights and dragons, it's like, okay, well, people would be like, oh, it's so basic, it's so stagnant. And then if you go, oh, we're gonna do science fiction and we're gonna do fucking cowboys, and then people are like Wild West, people are like, that's stupid and dumb. I don't know. It's just frustrating. Magic has always been fucking weirdo shit. Since the 90s, it's been weird. It's always never shies away from different genres. Some of the most beloved locations. Innistrad is just a ripoff of every horror movie ever. With Frankenstein monsters and zombies and vampires and werewolves, like, but everyone loves Innistrad. Everyone goes, ooh, Innistrad. They don't go, oh, what derivative fucking bullshit Innistrad is. Oh, it's so fucking stupid, Innistrad. It's such a dumb plane. They go, oh, I love Innistrad. It's so gothic horror. Exactly, Kamigawa. I don't know. It's just, it's just, it's personal preference, I guess. Again, I don't care for Strixhaven. I really didn't like, Karlov Manor. I thought that was kind of boring. But for the most part, I'm never mad at them. I'm never like, this is weird. I don't like this. This doesn't fit Magic. Everything fits Magic. That's kind of the fun part, is that you could have, you know, a bunch of knights, but then you're like, all right, I'm going to change my knights. I'm going to put them in power armor and in a mech, and the mech is going to fight an undead dragon. It takes it to that extra level of, like, craziness, you know? Yeah, Avishgar is steampunk. You have fucking weird steampunk technology and Aether and stuff. Kisa. Man, that artist. Gisa's always got boots on, except for one art where Gisa's barefoot. And I'm like, artist, man, I think I know about you, artist. I think I know. Like Mochi said, they know what they were doing. I'm gonna show you what I mean. There's Gisa. There's Gisa. There's Gisa. There's Gisa. Right? Then here's Gisa with a zombie grabbing her bare feet. I know. Gisa with boots on. Gisa with intricately drawn feet. I hate feet, as a matter of fact. I think they're gross. Feet are probably the most gross part of a human body, in my opinion. Alright, anyways. And maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I just thought it was funny. Maybe the internet has poisoned my brain. Okay, here we go. Shakedown breakdown time, guys. Let's export this. Let's do it. Enough dicking around. Dude. Okay, let me turn down this fan. Alright, pretty soon we're going to be edging our eternities. We're going to be edging those eternities real good. Draft when? I don't know when. Nobody watches the draft videos, so maybe on a day that we have a what's that shit called? That we have like a podcast to go up or something. Can I get some post-rotation recommendations? I will need to replace Phyrexian Vindicator and Myrel. There's not really a good replacement for Myrel. I think that probably your best bet for Myrel is just start paying the 1 extra mana and going in with Elspeth to generate a lot of tokens. Vindicator, I don't think there's anything that's that good as that, as a 4-drop. I don't think anything's really going to ever replace those Phyrexians. Ravnica Allegiance, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Alright, anyways. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are back to one of my favorite deck builds overall, and that is going to be Cats. We have a lot of life gain tech and a couple of life gain techs that I haven't really been able to run yet. Cats go off of tokens and they build off life gain. And they're such a kind of easy snap together deck that has such good value. You kind of start the game with basic cat deck, and this is a great way to build off of that. So it's a great way to start with like a starter deck, take what you have, and then build off of it. It's really effective. It ranked up in Diamond for me, so I'm pretty happy with it. So first things first, before we get into this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and in person. Both those places would be great. Hit that bell, you'll be notified when we go live or we put up a new video or do any of the other fun, cool stuff that we do here on the channel. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, memes, ask questions, whatever you want. Our community is on Discord. And, of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there to the AetherHub and you will find it. So, that all being said, what are we talking about when we talk about cat life gain or life gain cats here? First things first, we're going to need our life gain triggers up. We're going to do 2 authorities and 3 Case of the Uneaten Feasts. I think that consoles is very good. There's not a huge... Aggro is not big of a problem anymore. However, if aggro is a problem for you, consoles is going to be the one for you. Consoles will absolutely shut down any deck that relies on haste, that really pings you or generates a lot of 1/1 tokens, because everything comes in tapped, which makes it very hard to put blockers up, and we gain 1 life for everything that comes in. So we're going to go 2 and 3 because there's not that much aggro anymore after red got nerfed so hard. Case of the Uneaten Feast, what I'm going to go with here. We absolutely can gain 5 life a turn. This is 1 white to drop. Whenever a creature we control enters, we gain 1 life. And to solve it, we gain 5 or more. We can bring back stuff from our graveyard. We can play stuff from our graveyard if we sacrifice it. It is easy to get 5 life into this one. It's not terrible. It's pretty simple to do that. So those are going to be our 1-drops. We're going to go with 2 of everyone's favorite cat daddy, Basri, tomorrow's champion. 1 white, 2/1, exert. Basri, create a 1/1 cat creature token with lifelink. We can cycle him to draw a card, which is 1 white and 2. Then cats you can control gain hexproof and indestructible. Actually really good if you know that you're running into something very powerful to give us indestructible, so you can actually draw a card off of him. Great 1-drop for us right there. The number 1 1-drop we need is a very good card, and that's going to be Leonin Vanguard. 1 white, 1/1 cat soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, this creature gains +1/+1 and gains 1 life. So that extra life trigger is actually really, really useful overall, because it does go up with all of our other different triggers. It is very easy in this deck to have multiple tokens. We are generating cat tokens pretty regularly, building a wide board with cheap cards, so it's actually pretty easy to get her out and get her triggered up, which is really good. The other 1-drop from the new game that we're going to be running from the new set is Excalibur. This is a really cool card, and I've wanted to play it for a while, and I just didn't. It didn't fit in Clerics, and I think it actually fits quite well in this because whenever I had it out, I was very happy with it. It is a 1-drop, Excalibur 2. They made the sequel. Whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on Excalibur. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter. So as many times as you've gained life, doesn't matter how much life you've gained, if it's 1 or if it's 20, anytime you trigger a life gain, this gets this gets a counter on it, and then basically it turns it's a sword that's basically an Ajani's Pridemate. Do you know what I mean? If you've got 5 triggers on this will add +5/+5 to anything. And it's hard to kill. It's an artifact. So even if somebody was swinging in, Leonin was swinging in for 5 with it, it dies or whatever, or you gain life or however you did it, it's going to go back and you can reattach that. It never goes away unless they get it off the board. It's only ever going to get stronger as the game goes on for the amount of life that we're going to be gaining. So very, very useful to surprise people with, especially when we get one of our flyers or more evasive cards in. To give them Excalibur 2 with a huge pump on it late in the game is sometimes the winning stroke that we need. So speaking of Ajani's Pridemate, this is the classic life gain card right here. Cat Soldier, 1 white and 1/2/2. Whenever you gain life on this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So just a 100% classic Magic, Magic the Gathering kind of card. Anytime you gain life, it gets pumped. The life gain pump is really good with cats. And it's really useful. So you could make anything with that, and I've done both. I actually put in a Ajani's Pridemate with an Excalibur, and that's when things get crazy. That's when you're swinging for like 20. Removal is going to be pretty simple. We're going to go with 2 Get Lost and 4 Sheltered by Ghosts. I try not to run Sheltered by Ghosts too much here, but I am comfortable running it in this one because we do need the life gain. The life gain does actually help quite a bit with the ward and the life gain, especially on the removal heavy meta that we're running right now. 1 white and 1. When it enters, you exile a non-land permanent an opponent controls until this aura leaves. Gets +1, Ward 2, and lifelink, which is super good. Get Lost is really good for destroying a creature, planeswalker, or an enchantment, which is, again, a very expansive use of that card. Enchantments are going to be a problem overall as we go. Sky Knight Squire. People are forgetting about Sky Knight Squire, okay? Here we have 1 white and 1/1. Whenever the other creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. As long as this creature has 3 or more counters on it, meaning that if it's a 4/4, it has a knight and it flies. Boom. So when I feel like people don't realize, they forget that this thing's going to pop off, and then when it flies, I like to throw Excalibur on it, and then boom, hit it for all that extra life gain that we were going in with. Really, really cool stuff right there. And there's ways to double, triple hit this off, which is there's a really good curve right here. If you do Leonin into Sky Knight into Aribo, look at that guy right there, the cat avatar. All cats trace back their heritage across the multiverse to Aribo. 1 white and 2/2. Other cats you control get +1/+1. Whenever Aribo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a 1/1 cat creature token. So I love cards that generate an extra token. I love cards that create an extra token because it really messes up forced sacrifice, and it builds a wide board. So you get a 2/2, and it comes in with an extra cat, and it bumps cats. The fun thing about this is because 2 creatures enter the battlefield, the curve on this one from 2 to 3 on that is going to be super effective, because that's going to put you right away to a 3/3. So all you need is 1 more creature, and then boom, you're up there. You're up in the sky, and you get the pump. So it's actually going to make it a 4/4 on turn 3. So Aribo is going to be super effective right there. We're going to throw in Cat Collector, which I haven't played too much with, but if we're doing life gain, I think she is useful. 2 of her only. 1 white and 3/2. Whenever this creature enters, create a food token. So we got some nice cat food right here. Which it shows vegetables, which cats don't like vegetables. It should be meat. Anyways, whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 cat creature token. So now you have the synergy with token generation, gaining life. Gaining life generates tokens. Tokens bumps up Sky Knight Squire. Gaining life bumps up Ajani's Pridemate and Excalibur. So you have this kind of feedback loop where Land and Vanguard generates 1 life, which triggers Excalibur and Ajani's Pridemate. They go off. The life gain also triggers Cat Collector, which triggers a creature token. The creature token hits Sky Knight Squire. It all feeds into each other. It all has a really, really good synergy right there as it goes. For the 4-drop, we're going to throw in another Final Fantasy card, Rosa, Resolute White Mage right here to really supercharge things. 2, 3, 4-drop, 1 white and 3. Human Noble Cleric, Reach. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains lifelink until the end of turn. So now you're talking about every single turn somebody is going to get a pump and a fling. This is super useful for Sky Knight Squire because, again, if they have 3 1/1 counters on them, they're going to turn into a Flying Knight as it goes. So Rosa really does curve nicely from Sky Knight to something else. Like if you do Sky Knight to Arabo to Rosa Resolute is actually a really good swing right there. And again, life gain triggers the cat token generations, the bigger the cat tokens, etc. It really has a nice smooth feedback with all the cards really work well together on that, on everything else that you're doing. So that's why we have Rosa in the 2 spot. Then we're going to finish it off with the expensive Regal Caracal. 2 white and 3 3/3 other cats you control have +1/+1 and lifelink. Not only that, whenever this creature enters, you get 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. This card generates 3 creatures get on the board. You get two 1/1s, which will end up being 2/2s as long as Caracal is out. 2/2 lifelinks. All your other creatures get pumped up, and everyone has lifelink at the end of that. That's when things get out of control. So you pump everyone, you go in, even the tokens have lifelink. You're going to be gaining life crazy. Excalibur is going to be charging up with insane amounts of power right there. It is really, really, really good stuff right there. So that is your finisher. That is kind of the 5-drop. We should be really putting a lot of pressure on them out there. And when we drop that 5-drop, things are going to get bad. They've gone from bad to worse. So that is going to be our simple enough cat deck with the Excalibur bonus on there. Yes, that is a real sword that you can get from Final Fantasy IX, Excalibur 2. There's a lot of Excaliburs in Final Fantasy. There's also Excalibur, believe it or not, which is spelled with a P-U-R. That would have been funny to put in this one if it was an Excalibur. That's a real sword that you can get in Final Fantasy. So fun stuff right here. 22 lands, 22 planes. I'm going to go 2 Cavern of Souls on there. You choose cat and then you choose human. You're good to go. That's all you need. As far as the stats are, 24 creatures, 18 cats, a little bit of humans and knights and everything else in there. Decent amount of soldiers, believe it or not. 2 instants, 2 artifacts, 9 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. I had a very bad land draw problem, so I threw another land in there. It's only a 2.1 average. It's actually a pretty fast deck, but I had all kind of issues with land. I was never drawing my 3rd land. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on to make that happen, but for some reason it was happening, so I threw another one in there. You certainly don't have to put that last one in there. This is a standard deck, but it is 100% rotation proof. You don't need to worry about rotation. This is 100%. Everything that you craft here is going to be good for a year. You don't have to worry about coming up July 29th where we're getting rotation. A lot of cards are leaving. This is fine. You're good to go. So if you're new to the game, you're not going to invest in any cards that aren't going to be worth it down the road, as it were. Some suggestions for the sideboard: Helping Hand to resurrect one of our important cards like Arabo or something like that. Requisition Raid is great for pumping across the board, destroying artifacts and enchantments. Restoration Magic is great for a protection across the board. Cloud, you can actually put Cloud in here. He's cat-like, I suppose. He helps you find Excalibur, but maybe not the most useful guy in the world. But why not? Helpful Hunter is a great card draw. It's a great card draw outlet for us. Stroke of Midnight is a good removal. Memories of Nibelheim, we have a really nice art with Tifa on it. We also have Gratia, who I'm not familiar with. I guess they're from Final Fantasy XIV, where there are cat people, cat boys and girl race, whatever. Not great, but it is a card draw card. It is a 1 white and 4 3/5. The Allegan Eye. Whenever one or more creatures or artifacts you control die, draw a card. It only triggers once each turn. Not a great card, but hey, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that there's another cat person that you could throw in there. I think probably the only other thing that I might recommend for the sideboard is anything that exiles graveyards. I kind of forgot to mention that. That might be something that you may need going forward. Why is it not showing me the exile graveyard? So something like Rest in Peace or something like that might be something that you could for anti-meta. Rest in Peace or something, if they're doing Reanimator, that is a super good card that you could run to kind of counter that, as it were. So that is what we're looking at right there. Cats all day, every day. You could cut a man out of it. I know it's 61 cards. You could cut a man out of it and just do 60, and you'll probably be fine. You don't have as bad of luck as I do. Let's get into the rank. We're pushing up Diamond right now. Let's do it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Here we go into Cat World. All right. Literally nobody on fucking Twitch. That's wild. Nobody's watching Twitch. Everyone is watching on YouTube. Twitch numbers have been real low lately. That's a shame. We will send you off on your way to somewhere else. We'll go say hi to Nib City. Right out to Nib City, USA. Adios, good night, farewell. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Make sure you like the Sephiroth. Yeah, YouTube blowing up right there. I don't know why. Oh, let me link you. If you haven't watched the Sephiroth deck and you can't get enough J Villain in your life, here is your link right there. Boom. Pin that for you. Hey, thank you so much for coming, Chris Chaos. Mochi. God, we have so many food-themed people. It makes me hungry. Like cosmic brownies and mochi, making me want sweets in the middle of the night. That's not good for me. Hey, what's up, Snake Bear? Welcome. Thank you for saying goodbye. Degenerate Hours. Yeah, it's a good idea. Hold on to your golden packs. Hold on to your gold right now. Just hold on to your gold in general. You got some new stuff coming in, so keep an eye out for that. Adios, everyone. Good night. Farewell. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. First time shout out to Lycan Faye. Thank you for coming, man.